Before we get to those results, let's have another look at what happened last week. Singers have been waiting all week to
Last
find
week,
out.
our top 12 became 11.
That's you, Ashley Toole.
And our new format was a shock for everyone who then had to step up and sing. But with the Queen of Rock, Susie Quattro's help, our contestants surprised themselves, delivering a rocking show.
You had energy, you had the look, but most of all, you had attitude.
In a crossfire hurricane.
Sister Sue got you to tell the story. You stood up there and you told the story.
I thought you did a really good job this week.
Who says you can't put a good voice and melody and make it rock? You can. And you just proved it.
Your voice tonight surprised me. I saw more come out than I've seen before. And I think that was through some great coaching.
But Susie still had a few lessons to give.
Never do a polite ow. No. Wow! You gotta scream. No, because it looks like Stevie Wonder. What you want to do is punch it this way. They will soon get it.
JD empathised.
I can completely relate to where you are. I've been here 3 weeks thinking, God, I look like a tool on TV.
And Dicko turned over a new leaf.
You are quite theatrical. I'm now getting to the point where I think don't fight it. Just turn it up. Physically, you absolutely were there tonight.
I think Dicko was just nice to you.
Whoa!
Only took 6 months.
But all our judges were on the same page when it came to stand.
When you perform with that great voice, with so much believability, nothing else does matter. Well done.
Well, Australia, your votes are in. And for one of these fine singers, their idol journey will end tonight. I've got the card right here. And so, the first member of the bottom 3 tonight is Sabrina. You're not alone. After last week's performances, after your votes, the next person in the bottom 3 is Kim Cooper. One more. Casey Barnes, come on over. There you have it, Australia. There's your bottom 3 for this week. You are all safe, guys. You'll be singing tonight. Well done. Come on. My judges. This is always tough. Any surprises for you, Dicko, here with the bottom 3?
To be honest, last week was such a strong show across the board that, this could be happening to anyone. I would say to you, Casey, you're very capable, but if you do get through, you're going to have to find another gear to cut through, because you're a very capable singer, but you're just not cutting through, mate.
JD, what would you say to these 3 people here?
Yeah, now's playtime's over. I'm quite surprised at just looking at the 3 people who are standing before me, but this is the way the show goes as I'm learning. So, as Dicko says, it's now about to start going to the next level.
Marsha, there's some very relieved, somewhat shocked people over here. Have you got anything to say to those that made it through about tonight's show?
I think you must learn something from what you're seeing tonight. This is really full on. I didn't expect any of you guys to be there. But having said that, I really want you to know that your efforts have been outstanding. And no matter what happens tonight, go away knowing that, okay? Please.
Thank you, Marsha. For those of you that are safe, you'll all be singing very, very soon. But one of these 3 people won't get that chance. I'm going to narrow the odds. I'm going to pull one of you out. The first person safe is Kim Cooper. Congratulations, Kim. You'll be singing tonight, which leaves Sabrina and Casey. Who's going home? Can you pick it? Okay, Australia, let's do this. Last week, you both sang your hearts out for the nation. They voted. One of you has to leave tonight. The person with the least amount of votes. It's you, Casey Barnes. Sabrina, you're safe for tonight. Casey Barnes! Oh, mate. You must be pretty devastated.
Devastated? I don't know if that's the word. I'm actually pretty at peace, to be honest. I mean, I've sort of got through it in the skin of my teeth the whole way through this, and it hasn't been an easy ride, but I'm not used to, my whole musical career being an easy run, and I wouldn't want it any other way. So, just to get to this point, that was my goal, and I'm happy with that.
It's been great to get to know you. Let's have a look at your time with us.
That's all I do. That's all I think about. That's all I'm about is music.
That was so effortless.
I've been playing and singing in pubs for 10 or 12 years, and I've put in that groundwork, and I know that I'm 30. I know that every opportunity I get could be the last one that I'm going to have.
It's a yes from us.
I want to give you a cuddle.
Come on, man!
What have I learnt so far? I've learnt that I've got more potential than I actually probably realised that I did.
The audience was behind you 100% of the way. Well done, Casey.
Thank you very much.
Words can't describe how proud of him I am. I just love everything that Casey does. I think he associates music with happiness. So when he plays music, he instantly gets that happiness, and I think that's really what drives him.
I wouldn't want to do anything else. I've tried doing the 9 to 5 thing. It just doesn't work for me. I've always wanted to go to that next level with my music, and I'm glad I did.
Casey Barnes. You're pretty cool about leaving, but I mean, you tried out a few years ago, you didn't get through, and you had to spend a lot of time away from your family to come and be here on the show with us. So it's kind of bittersweet you get to go back and hang out with them, but you'll miss us.
Mate, the first thing I thought about when you put that package on is my wife and my daughter. I haven't seen my daughter for probably 2 months, and I'm missing her like crazy. So, yeah, I get to see her, and this is not going to be the end, mate. I'm going to keep going, and I've got stuff ready to go, so I'm going to keep writing, and that's not the end of it for me.
You guys, obviously, my judges, you are very much, attached to this man's success. Dicko, any words for him?
Yeah, Casey, you've been trying to make it in the industry for ages now. I think I've got absolutely no doubt you leave this show a much, much better performer than when we first saw you. You know where the opportunities are. We rely on you to go and find them, mate, OK, because you deserve it.
JD?
Yeah, I think you've been great in this competition. I love your heart. You're a great bloke, great spirit. Music's about persistence and making it in the music industry. So keep doing it. And there's many people who have come off this show and forged careers, and I think you'll do the same.
Marsha is going home.
Man, you've carried yourself with so much grace and so much elegance. You're just a very classy dude. And I thank you very much for being part of Australian Idol.
Couldn't agree more. Thank you so much, mate. Coming over, guys. Well, that's it. Casey has got to leave us tonight. But we have to move on. Tonight is our top 10 night, Australia. Our top 10 are about to sing for your vote, singing top 10 singles that hit the charts here in this country. Some huge hits for you tonight. This week, our idols were assisted by someone who knows a lot about top 10 hits. Mr. Brian McFadden will be our guest judge. He mentored the guys through the week as well. Before we go to the break and open the voting lines, here's a quick look at what Brian did with our singers this week.
You're not taller than me, like. You imagine singing, just move it and bend your knees and you just go bang. I'm here. Your mouth moved and then your eyes just went like this. You should try all the way through that song to eyeball at least everybody once. All good artists have to find what makes them better and what makes them different than anybody else.